One, me. I'm gonna be saying it for sure.
I feel like it's gonna be more.
I mean, it's gonna be a lot more, but
I
guaranteed
just think it's gonna
one.
be crazy that like all the people that listen to hip hop are gonna come to a video game event and they're just gonna be like, are they really just ganging everywhere? I don't understand. Gang, gang.
Oh, I can't even say we're from Baltimore anymore. Like
Gang,
we
gang.
used to be, but now I don't know. Still just gang.
Dude, I'm gonna put that on World Star. Like, did you know this is what they do at video game tournaments now? Gang.
Oh my god.
All right, so we do indeed see a counterpick of Pokemon Trainer. Rob was not able to do it, and he said, well, look, I will go to 3 characters this time around, starting off with that Ivysaur, who has some fantastic projectiles.
Yeah, Ivysaur was one of those characters who benefited a lot from the changes in this game, and the fact that she can actually recover. That's a good first change. And also doesn't get chain grabbed across the stage by like 3 or 4 members of the cast. So because of that, like now you actually have to know how to fight her, and turns out Ivysaur's a pretty solid character.
That's definitely true.
Alright, but still, Nectar switching back to Charizard. Looks like to get out of dodge. And,
Wow, that was one of the most unfortunate interactions that could have occurred.
yeah, Flare Blitzing right into the Lloyd Rocket, gets bounced back, and because of that, the Forward Smash is going to delete that stock. Charizard's pretty heavy too, so losing your stock that early like that, you don't want to give that up.
It's definitely true. And now you're trapped on the ledge. There's a Rod, there's a Lloyd Rocket, and Isabelle is just going out there, not carrying it all. Are you going to make it back? And that was really smart. Even though Nectar didn't go for the spike, DevvyStar delayed his recovery just to be on the safe side.
Ooh. But hitting the Lloyd Rocket and look, because of that, like exploding so much faster. I mean, she was dead either way, but it just looked more brutal like that.
It did. Looked very, very rough.
Okay, trading with that hit. Now, Nectar has his feet on the ground. Ivysaur just chucking out some Razor Leafs. They can be pocketed, but I don't think you're in danger of dying to a pocket one just yet. You might die to that fishing rod, though. Good switch to avoid that slingshot.
Oh, a little late, but it worked. That was the softest down air I've seen in my life. Sour spot and all, but very difficult to tech, especially when you're not prepared for it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're expecting a spike, then you get that like soft, slow, dinky little hitbox. It's like, oh, wait, what? Why did I fly this way?
And DevvyStar was actually a little late on that punish. When Charizard does do that bounce, if you immediately run off, you can always hit with an aerial.
Now Nectar trying to swing for the fence with the up smash. Switching to Charizard, a bit more firepower on this guy, no pun intended.
You can get the grab. Oh my gosh.
Had to slow it down a little bit. DevvyStar jumping out of shield, gets tagged by that forward smash.
Turns out that's actually what the patch update is about. Now when you lose your second stock, you actually slow down and freeze frame.
Yeah. There's more freeze frames. Make it more intense. Please don't do that. Please.
Is Ivysaur gonna make? Oh my gosh! Ivysaur tried to tether. DevvyStar had a plan of his own though.
Oh, but that back air, yeah, beat out that flamethrower by a couple frames. You can tell that was there, it was online, and he wanted to clear the ledge of that Lloyd Rocket, but because that option was scouted out, slingshot to the mouth, critical hit if I ever saw one.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Like, that was rough. That was rough. Need a couple more levels, a couple more rare candies, and you might be able to eat one of those next time.
Yeah. But, you know, you can have time to do a little bit of training between this next game. Hit the Pokemon Center. Think about what you want. If you even want to stay Pokemon trainer, too.
Yeah, we might opt to go back to Rob. That is who he was using before. But, you know, you have a losing record currently as Rob.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. Let's not forget that there were some mistakes made that game. Most notable, the Charizard doing the side B into the Lloyd Rocket and losing his stock at like 85%.
That's a big one, yeah.
So maybe, you know, give Pokemon Trainer one more chance. Try to clean it up around the edges, and maybe you can get the victory.
Maybe.
And on DevvyStar's end, keep doing what you're doing. You're
Yeah.
in Grands, you won game 1. You're in winner side. Continue doing what you're doing, make it work. And we are going to see that Rob come back out. We're going to see if Nectar finally made the adjustments needed.
Yeah, because you're going to need to change up a lot. And Rob, you know, his tried and true, the character that got him this far, I feel like that's a safe pick because the Pokemon Trainer, I like the attempt, but it just wasn't enough to cut it. So here we go. FD is the pick.
Yeah, starting out right now, 37, 46. And granted, it's slower damage. You know, DevvyStar is still looking great, but it does only take a few hits, and that's exactly what Nectar's finding right now. 42 tack on so swiftly.
All right, eating 2 slingshots for just standing at the ledge. And another one too. DevvyStar's name of the game just seems to be slingshots and out of shield options. So far, that's been getting him a lot of percent in this game. Gets the chase. Oh, but he had to stop a little bit early because of the Lloyd Rocket, but he still respects that space and gets around it. Continues the pressure.
Ooh. Wow, I think he held left, unfortunately. He tried to avoid the hit, and that's why he didn't land on stage from that down air.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take the hit, grit your teeth, and hope that you can take it in time. But DevvyStar holding away, and because of that, he lost his stop.
Lloyd Rocket not going to really interrupt much. It slowed down Nectar for a moment. That was about it. 118 right now on DevvyStar. I mean on Nectar, but he's still at stock number 3.
Oh, and he misses the fishing pole just barely because of that. So much damage being racked on, but look at that. Oh my god. So much damage immediately off of that one air exchange, but still staying alive. DevvyStar has a lot of percent on him. He has the gyro in his pocket. And luckily for him, the laser was sent the wrong way. Unfortunate misinput from Nectar.
So that might have been the chance that DevvyStar needed. What if he down airs? He did, but he missed. But that was a regrab. He also could have been down aired. Very fortunate that for him that Nectar did not catch that.
Yes, so fortunate. And nice little crouch using the plant animation just to avoid the bounce up by that laser. Okay, down throw. What do we have? I like how he goes for those up tilts consistently just to cover the mash out. And now DevvyStar off stage. What do we have? Yes, let's go for the side B.
Ooh,
great tech!
Did he lose a stock for it? Go down there. No, he didn't finish his plate. I think DevvyStar, after that tech, should have went down there, risked it all, went for that down air, and said yes, and he does it this time around. Beautiful stuff coming in from DevvyStar.
Yeah, maybe they can hear you, maybe not, but it doesn't really matter too much because the end result was still the same. R.O.B's options were scouted out, going down there deep and getting that spike.
And right now, Nectar is definitely starting to panic. He's pushing so many buttons. They are not panning out. He's at 59 because of it. He does manage to clean that stock out. It looked like it was an F-tilt.
Yeah, that was an F-tilt. Good option. Oh yeah, also shouts to Gimmer for the subscription.
I saw that Gimmer subbed. I was just praying that it wasn't Gimmer.
Yeah.
Because I was like, there's no way you're a 2-month sub.
I mean, they reset the counts a couple months ago.
Okay,
so
okay, that's fair.
I think the highest it can be is 2.
Okay.
But it's like the highest R.O.B can live is 119, because if you get hit by that force smash, you are done. DevvyStar 2-0, so dominant with these reads and the pressure that he's putting on.
Yeah, just so good. And he started from a deficit. You know, there was a moment in time when Nectar really had a chance and started running away with it. And it started on the left side below the stage right after DevvyStar tapped. But once that happened, DevvyStar, I guess that was kind of what woke him up. He said, look, I'm awake, I can do this. He just started running away with that match.
Yeah, I was like, hey, if I can tech this, I can win this game. Easy. And then he did. Good stuff backing it up.
To be fair, like I said, you got to be a god to tech on Wi-Fi. So he has ascended. He just finished Hercules. He's like, I'm up here now. Thank you, Pops. I've joined you.
Hanging out on Mount Olympus. And now let's see if he can get this final game to just go full god mode. This is potentially it. DevvyStar at tournament point. Nectar has a long way to go if he wants to bring it back, but it's still in the cards. So here we go. Potentially the final game back on Final Destination. Let's get it started. Characters still the same. Isabelle versus R.O.B.
And I guess Nectar's saying, hey, look, I'm either win or lose right now. This is my tried and true character. This is the one that I mainly use. And right now, down by a little bit, but nothing too much by any means. We know he can get it going, but he really just has to get that first opening.
Yeah, it just takes one, especially like the way that these two players or characters operate.
Yeah, but you know, whiffing things like that side B, it's not exactly what you want to do. You don't want to give DevvyStar any more openings than he already has.
Yeah, and that he'll already be willing to create. Just like that, the gyro's gone. That's another opening for him. Nectar, good spacing to not land on that Lloyd Rocket. But let's see if he can keep on repeating success.
If he goes off for another side B, he might be able to take it. There's a spike attempt as well, but he does it way too early. DevvyStar not even near that.
Not even in the same zip code just yet, but that one finding the mark. Let's see what else he can get now. The Lloyd Rocket's all set up. You can't occupy that space. He's just trying to, yes, great tech. He was trying to just buy space to get back in time. But where's he going to go? Left ledge.
Yeah, I'm surprised DevvyStar didn't go for the challenge. I don't know if there's enough gas, and there he did the air dodge because I think he's aware of it as well, and there's not enough gas. Unfortunately, you didn't stop at Exxon, man. Gonna lose that stock because of it.
Yeah, you gotta fill up a little bit beforehand, but now you have a fresh stock, fresh tank. Let's see if there's any gas in Nectar's tank, though, because even if he wins this one, he has to reverse 3-0 and then win another set after that. Yeah, that's a lot.
But that's a good way to start. That side B gonna do it. 47% is all that he's down at the moment. Good nair out of shield, and it looks like DevvyStar has kind of caught on to the complete game plan of Nectar. So he's holding his shield, waiting for the nair, and just doing an out of shield option to tack on that damage.
Yeah, that nair out shield is such a powerful option. And it's a good pressure tool, too, when you have the ability to drift it back just like that. DevvyStar, making sure that R.O.B has to work a little bit harder to get a punish.
Yeah, that might be it. No F smash actually goes for a grab. Got a little bit of extra damage, but I really think DevvyStar could have taken the stock from that position.
Could have, but I'm sure he's not sweating it too much because he's still in an amazing position right now. Don't want to give it too many opportunities, though. But right now, he's not even giving away anything. One trade, but DevvyStar will take that any day of the week.
Definitely true, and only at 20%. Side B coming in, good stuff. It almost got shielded. Another one comes into play, and all of a sudden it looks like Nectar is trying to make this comeback. He needs his down air. This is crucial. He only hits one balloon. He needed both. Very unfortunate. DevvyStar trying to start this patented combo. You've seen it low percent. He always goes for up tilt, up air for about 30 to 40%.
Gets hit by the Lloyd Rocket, though. The laser's all set.
Yeah, it's really coming down to the wire. It's kind of now or never for Nectar because he's at 68%, now 75. You can't miss things like that. Very unfortunate. He's at 97 in jeopardy of losing his stock to a smash attack, maybe even an aerial off stage. There's also the potential for a down air. So many options right now. And is that going to be it? That's going to be it. A combo off the Lloyd Rocket 2 stock, 3-0 coming in from DevvyStar.
And it didn't even get less dominant over time. It was just DevvyStar taking game one,